Hey guys, what's going on? Here to give your energy update on the energies I'm feeling right now. Hope you guys are having a good week and not find out why, because you don't need to stress even if people are stressed. Um, Feeling a void, straight up void, wishing things have turned out differently in a situation. Um, Thinking if there's a possibility or if there's still a possibility of a happy home. Now, whoever's thinking this feels like it's multiple energies, but one of them is more of a reality check of knowing that that's not going to be just straight up, not worried about it, but just, living. But then there's another energy who's wondering, like, what if, what if, there's peace between us? What if there's eventually peace, right? No peace. Why you guys say no peace? And I think it's because you guys know the only reason certain energies will be in that type of mode. I wonder if there will be peace is because they're in chaos. You notice that in people, like once they get into a chaotic situation or they feel chaos, they think about you. I know that's crazy. Any type of chaos, oh, collective, like, fuck, get out of here. Now, I don't know if the chaotic vibe is because of what has happened or what is recent. Spirit teams, what's going on? Like, I'm gonna dig all in the energy. I'm gonna get in there. Like, we're gonna figure all that out. What's going on? Why is like a feeling trapped? But we all can say that, everyone who has to do certain things in this foundation can feel that way. So it's not like it's a bizarre energy to have, people have that energy. What's going on? Thinking at one point a delay will prove to be necessary. Delayed gratification, delay in answers, delay in conversation. Something about this energy is like if I delay conversation or if there's no conversation, then no words are said and no finals are met and nothing's final. But leaving the door open for beauty or something different. This person's hoping that, you would just be a good, better person or them to be a good and better person. Whatever. Whereas you guys wanting to be a good and better person. Now, this energy understands if it wasn't understood before. Like, is that quick? Like, from my last reading, like, this person was not there, but going towards this ending of this week, for some reason, this person's like coming to terms and grips that there's no peace, there's entanglement, there's like fussy energy or something that's like tight, holding them towards a situation or person, realizing people in their lives are not who they were, wearing a mask, thinking about times they've worn a mask with you, or is still wearing a mask with you. Um, Not having a lot of, sorry, my cat, not having a lot of time to yourself to think, whether it's you or them, but not having a lot of time to think or allowing you to have time to think. It's weird. It's like everything is like time after time. Like, give me time. Give me time without telling somebody, give me time is insane. Is insane. Something about this energy is like the throat chakra. Can't talk worth a shit. Can't talk worth a damn. Cannot say nothing. Can't have a regular conversation, cannot talk about a grievance, cannot have a deep emotional conversation, can't have any of those things. It's because of the fear, imbalance, can't take it, get away from me, all of that, I don't want to hear it, mumble jumble. Um, hang on. I'm having to get my chat up. Just saying hi to everyone's popping up. Let me see. So they're in an entanglement, wishing they had more time, in fear of what's going to happen, hoping that things would be different. Like I'm feeling like I cannot believe this is what's happening. I cannot believe this is it. I cannot believe this is how it ended. Cannot believe all this time this is what it is. Cannot believe everything. My whole world is just gone. Like my whole world collapsed. Yeah, whole world. Whole world. The ending of a relationship, situation, friendship, job. Very hard. Yeah, that's great. But the funny thing about this, there's a judgment. There's a judgment here. There was definitely lovers. There was definitely some type of romantic thing, but they were playing both sides. And that's why. And maybe you didn't know at first. Maybe you didn't see it, but that's why. And it just wasn't going to work. Now, the energy you have now, if this person were to come back, the funny thing about it is there's no anger, there's no malice intent, there's no like I hate you type of vibe. It's like I understand, I care about you, but I still want to allow what happened to just be, But even though they can be in that same type of vibe or situation, but the way they show it is different. Now, it is a difference in like the way it feels. The collective feels very controlled. There's still pain and like sadness and resentment there, a little bit bitterness, but I think it's being transmuted or released mainly in the morning time. If it's not the morning time, it's very, very, very late at night where it's like going into like midnight morning. There's a reason why we feel certain type of energy around like 7 o'clock, like 8, 6 or 7, 8, between those hours, because this person goes to work, and when they first wake up, you're the first thought. Even if they're laying next to somebody, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And it's crazy. This kind of love, like what happened? This kind of feelings, love, why wasn't that there at the time? Why wasn't that present? Why wasn't that showed? What's the outcome? This week, what's the outcome? What does the collective, what can we expect from this energy? Not coming your way with love right now, no. Not in a position of not knowing anymore either. They know what they want, but they're not coming yet. They're more of a thing of like if it's meant to be, even though it doesn't feel meant to be right now. Whether it's you or them, I think it's both. It doesn't feel meant to be. Um, and this month is really hard for a lot of us. When it comes to money, with this person too, with the whole collective. Maybe money issues, but not like being scared about it. But the other side of this is the energy with money issues, with being super in fear. So you could be feeling that, maybe not being able to pay certain things. But I want you guys to know, when it comes to the bills, there will always be a bill. Doesn't matter if you get paid up all the way. Doesn't matter if you have a month where all your bills are paid. Yeah, great. But there will always be something. There will always be a bill. It will always be a roadblock. It will always be something. Because Earth is mainly the place where we learn. It goes back all the way to ancient times. And some of it was in the Bible. But of course, we can't believe everything. I do believe the Bible was doctored a little bit. Okay, I do believe that. But the way the powers that be work is that they put truth in plain sight. but also put a veil over it where you have to really pay attention. But I feel like here they have to tell us, they have to say it because it would be our own choice. We're choosing, it's our free will. Okay. So that being said, with the earth as a flat plane, if you guys believe that or not, I don't know. And with the firmament on top of us, as above, so below, this is a school for a lot of us here to learn how to love, grow, let go of fear, and use our intuition and manifest. Now, is everybody here for that? There's people here who are just here. There's people here who are bodies that are here to teach, to learn as well. But the chosen ones are literally here to learn certain pinpoint type of lessons to do something. A lot of us are the generational curse breakers, so we're the ones who gonna have the money. That's why right now you may feel like people circulate around you when it comes to money, even if we don't have it in our pockets right now. But money comes to us. Money will be. Money is here. Money is with me. Okay. Just remember that we are the power we speak our words. Once again, that will be my class I will be doing with my associate, and I will give you guys more details. Once again, the more you ask, the more you know. When that class would be, and what we will be doing is meditation, breathing work, readings, oracle cards, questions and answers, like a live space for us to talk about anything, letting things out, revealing the heart, giving, love, whatever it takes, That's what we're going to do. That's the plan. So, love coming your way. There's love. Then there's a thought of a happy home, but like I said, not now. And nothing, thinking that maybe there's something there, and you guys may be feeling there's something there when it comes to those, like maybe a fear of certain things happening, certain words would trigger fear, certain words trigger fear, and there's something of your words that triggered fear. They could be waiting for the collective to do or act on something. Yeah, knowing that you're not sad, like you always are like a step ahead, like this energy, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, there's all of this love here, right? But not yet, right? I have love coming your way, but not yet. I have love for you, but not yet. But then also thinking like a very condescending, I know you happy, this is what you wanted. You get, the collective always get what they want. They always do this. They ain't feeling nothing. They don't care. They don't care. I'm hearing they don't care. They don't care. But the funny thing is, that couldn't be, that's, a lot of it is not true. And they could be pointing the fingers, or, how people have because we are the reflection, right? A lot of us are reflections of others. And once you figure that out, then life would just be golden. So reflections of others. So what they saw in you is them at that trigger point. It may have been a trigger point where they were just spewing a lot of things. It was them confessing with their soul, and they don't even know it. But they're hanging out, the people, friends, loved ones, whatever, do things, needing that love in their lives, feeling they need it, but also there's something missing. There's all this love, not really sure like where to leap and where to take the leap at, but I'm thinking they're worried about like, okay, how am I going to work? You could be getting paid for something you're really good at, or you're working hard to pay stuff. But remember, all endings bring new stuff. Okay. So even if, this is what I'm hearing, even if this month is hard, even if last month was hard, even if January, I'm hearing a lot of you guys say, well, the whole goddamn 2-3 years has been hard. What are you talking about? Even if 2-3 years has been crazy hard, remember the good times. There's good times coming. There's release coming. There's relaxation coming, peace coming, love coming. Um, a lot of you guys are like, I don't want that when it comes to love. I do feel people coming in, rushing in. I do feel like it's people that you want in your life, but also there's a lingering sensation of this person in you, when you, around you, with you, within you. And I don't think you guys even want that to be. It's not a thing. It's like, oh, I want this person to be in my mind all the time. I love thinking about them. No, it's not like that. You like, I want this shit to end. I'm cool on it. Like, I get it. It's cool. It's not gonna work. Great. And every time the collective says that, every time we say that, the thoughts are still ruminating. Now, there's a reason for everything. Like I said, travel coming, could be going somewhere, or could be doing something for work where you are required to travel. So let's get into my other deck, shall we? This is the Manifest Soulmate Oracle cards. Let me go ahead and shuffle these and see what we get. Manifest Soulmate Oracle cards. Woo, tongue twister. It's a lot, okay? And no edits. It is what it is. Real deal, guys. Real deal. You guys are always can donate to my channel, because remember, we all need to find a way to keep having more income. Okay. Which sucks, but that's just what it is right now. And I know you guys feel the huge shift in the atmosphere of what people think and how they see things, which is great. This is the most awoken generation, the most we've ever seen. I don't remember as a child seeing so much like truth come out. Okay, this came out. Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. So whatever you're doing, pursue. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the man calling you or people calling you or whoever's calling you. And you're turn off my phone. That's fine. You guys can turn off your phone. Make sure you know everybody's straight. Everyone you gotta, stay connected to or be around who expects a call or text from you. Yeah, of course. But when you have those times, turn the phone off here. Turn it all the way off. Put it in the closet. Don't care if people stalking you as far as like whatever it is, for a date, for a second chance, for a bill, just turn your phone off. You don't have to be mean. That's one thing we gotta learn. We don't gotta be mean. We don't gotta be vicious. And I had to learn that, okay? Like, it's not something I woke up, one day. It's like, oh, you know what? I don't gotta be mean and vicious. No, I had to be mean, be vicious, be those things, be like out of sorts, to learn that's not the way to go. So I'm telling you so you guys can know. But of course, sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. You guys like, hang on, let me be out of sorts for a little bit because people deserve it. Hey, be where you are, man. As I said that, sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night. So if you guys are crying or cried in the morning or have moments of like crying, I'm seeing like sitting hunched over a chair or laying down in the bed, like closing your eyes, your head, like your hands over your head. That could be you or somebody else, like laying in bed with their hands over like their head. Maybe they're feeling pain in their body, and the pain in their body is making them remember something the collective used to do when they had pain, the care that the collective used to show when they have pain, and somebody they're around don't give them that same care with their pain. Whether it's emotional or physical, it feels physical. Life is tough, so are you. That means the other person too. Hey, in the spirits, you're tough too. But it's a shame. Okay. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. So whatever it is, change. We always are in the place of changing. People around you in the place of changing. And nobody has to stick to being one way if it doesn't fit their environment. Oh, I'm already at 20 minutes. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Time. What is time? Time feels so weird now, man. I don't believe anything no more. I believe everything's fake. Like even the clocks. Like what y'all doing up there? What y'all doing with the time clocks? All that stuff. We're gonna do the whispers of healing, which is like the things that you're whoever's in your mind right now, things that they may be thinking that they don't tell you, things that you may be thinking that you don't say. But I feel like we talk to our spirit team a lot, so it's not really much that no one knows about as far as our spirit team. Then I'm telling you, there's a couple of energies. One energy coming in to court you or talk to you or like you or something like that. But like I said, we're like, whatever. Receiving healing. Yeah, you're getting healing as well as the person that you love or you're thinking about. Kindness, like I said, be kind. And progress. There's a lot of progress here. Like I said last week, there wasn't any progress with the bitter. That energy. Yeah, there's progress in that energy. Whether it's progress, they're receiving healing and they're receiving kindness. Now, I'm not sure what that means or if it's something of remembering your kindness, something to do with kindness, processing, progressing kindness, and healing. But it's definitely they're getting kindness, whether it's from the spirit team. I think it's grace. But even though all this stuff is happening, great. People are getting grace. They got kindness coming into their hearts, and they feel kind now, and they're receiving love in the universe, and everything's so beautiful. They're seeing the light. They're seeing how beautiful you were. Your smile. A lot about your the collective smile, or the dimples, or the way they laugh, or the jokes. Great. Now we cannot forget. Now, don't let nobody come in talking about stuff that is not proven. When people, if and when, because you don't know, the energies are fluid, could happen or not, but it's the energy right now. When this person comes back in, unfortunately, it's going to be because of a need. Straight up. Straight up, it's going to be because of a need. And you guys already know what that need is. Something to do with a living situation or money to keep a living situation or just help in general, right? But the way it comes in, it's going to be in I feel it's going to be in either email or a social media post or something in social media. I'm feeling Facebook. Facebook. Something about them finding a Facebook or a Twitter account or a social media account. Incoming message. You may open up your app and there's a message. It may hit you. Your heart may it may stop you in your tracks. You're not going to expect it. You're not going to be even thinking about it because it's released. Because you released them and they released you, there's a magnetic pull that's pushing you guys slowly back. And it doesn't mean romantic or anything like that. It could just be, you are meant to help this person. Now, like I said, we don't got to do nothing for nobody if we don't want to. Whether your help is just breaking it down and letting them just fly away from you with love. But they want something real, a real relationship, a real foundation, and they have hope that you haven't really moved on, and they haven't really moved on, or if they have, it's nothing. I'm hearing, this is nothing. It's like crying tears, maybe not to somebody, but to themselves, crying. This is nothing. When I'm in, is nothing. I had to do this. This is the only thing I can think of. This is nothing. This is not you. This doesn't feel like you and never be you. And I didn't want to do this. This is what I had to do. This is what I had to do. This is what I had to do. This is not nothing. Something about a relationship or something that they're in. It's not secure. It's not safe. It doesn't feel like, the burning sensation they were looking for, wanting, needing. Maybe trying to get that again, or knowing or passing somebody or being with somebody and seeing, maybe being with somebody and doing all the right things, being present, showing up, giving flowers, being all those things, being great. But that person's not receiving them like that because it never was for them. It was for resources. Whoever they're on now, it wasn't because I feel so drawn to you. No. Oh, you got a way for me to be okay. Hey, we both need help, so let's help each other. And we might as well, have a little fun. But now it's just like it didn't turn out. Okay, so there was a plan that somebody had that didn't turn out to be the plan that worked out. The plan was to keep the collective around, just keep them around, like not doing anything, not saying anything, not even trying to do anything to show love. But they know that they was trying to show, they couldn't do both. They couldn't be in this situation and keep this person at bay and then have you around too. But they tried, because they said, okay, this is only going to be whatever when I'm done and when you get better. But they made a choice. And the choice wasn't you. It was stability. It was rent being paid. It was a light bill being paid, things being in order so they don't have to worry about having to be kicked out of their home. The choice was not being kicked out of their home. Any means necessary. Not having to be struggling with a bill. Any means necessary. But the problem is about that is the self-love that we got from that, from the choice that someone else made, is making things flow in a direction of the collective types of self-love. Of course, it took a while. It's taking a while. Maybe you're still going through the self-love journey, and that's okay. But I'm already at 26 minutes, but I cut it. But anyway, self-love journey, okay? The choice that another person made, but the choice that you was being forced to make. Yes, you made choices. The choice you made was to walk away from this person because it was too much, and you had to like do something to just feel. You know, I hear that Chris Brown song. I want to feel something, like feel something. Your choice was to, okay, I'm gonna feel something and leave because life is too short. And their choice was, okay, you're gonna feel something. I'm going to make sure you're gone, but don't go too far. And I'm gonna choose this person because it makes sense. I need money, but it's not my heart. I'm hearing it's not my heart. It's not my heart. Like I said, the comeback is not going to be what you guys think, or it is going to be what you think. And we got to really, really start thinking. I want to do it right now, but you know, in passing, get your thoughts together. The person will come back today, right now, without really saying what they need, but just talking, trying to open up foundations, having a long spread of emotions. What would you guys do? I feel like this happening. I don't know what's going to happen this year, next year. The thing about that is this person, that's why we can't wait for nobody. I don't know. I think we waited long enough. But the person's coming in for, and the choice they made, I had to do this type of choice. They had to do it, but they're still in the same situation as if they didn't do it. So I'm feeling like, oh, I didn't even have to do this. That's why here, I don't even have to, I didn't even have to do this. This is, they didn't even have to go that far, because no matter what, they're still struggling. They still don't have enough money for their bills. They still don't, even if they have a roommate, it doesn't matter. Still struggling. Still don't have enough money for their bills. Still don't have enough money to fix their car, get groceries. Certain type of foods and meals are not being made. Maybe going back to the old school, which is fine. Hey, listen, I've done it. Old school peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Like, this person made a choice to maneuver towards safety. Okay, if I'm around this person, if I allow this entity in my life, even though the collective will get really serious mad if they ever found out, I'm gonna definitely need this person in my life to pay my bills. It's as simple as that. But the choice didn't matter because they're still struggling. So it's definitely ringing in their ears. I didn't have to do this. I didn't have to choose this way. I didn't have to even do, hey, whoever's here, hi. You can say hi. You can type hi. I didn't have to do this. It never had to be this way. So doing all of that crazy stuff, making you feel how whatever they wanted to make you feel. Hey, how have you been? Where have you been? What? You still around, dude? I'm glad you're good. Whoever's there, say hi. Hi. I'm about to get off soon. Like, what? I'll stay on if you guys want me to, but I'm not. I'm gonna be out. I'm glad you're good. I am glad. Hi. Okay, so no, I understood what you meant. Typos. Typo. I'm still around too, doing way good. Hey, it's always a lot of stuff going on, but we handle it with grace. We handle it in grace, with grace. And like I said before, you guys, I will be doing that class with She Crap. Just let me know. Good to see you. I know that means good to see you. I know. Good to see you too. Or hear you, or I can't really see you, but whatever you're doing to like remove yourself from a certain situation or path, make sure you do it, whether it's playing music, whether it's starting a new career, whether it's doing a new hobby. Keep it up, because it's opening your doors to be more patient and calm with yourself. Even if people around you are not patient and calm, doesn't matter. As long as you radiate and you have that energy, that's all you need. Okay, so whatever career change, whatever you did, keep it up. Now, with this person, the thing is, like, our vibration is so crazy and so high. Even though they're coming back, yes, but they're coming back because they need something. Yes, we already know that. And it's up to us to be understanding and graceful and listen. I do recommend us to always listen, because when people want to have conversations, it's always good to listen, even if it's complete bullshit. If somebody, like my brother told me a long time ago, if people are willing to have conversations with you, looking you in your eye and like sit down and talk to you, it's worth a listen. It's worth you giving your energy to listen. Now, doesn't mean you have to be like, okay, I get it. Cool. We're cool now. No, it's just giving that person their space to speak. It's a energy that is like released of them. Even if it happens now or happens 2 years from now, hey, whatever release is whatever release. And you can help somebody by just being there as somebody is able to speak to you or say sorry or whatever they got going on in their heart. Doesn't mean we're going to be like, okay, you're sorry, come back. No, it just means that we can just accept the apology or not and just listen, okay? But this person's definitely coming back. Now, I think it's crazy because this person will come back after maybe leaving you or you left them, but the leaving that they did or whatever the fuck was too much. Whether, I think it's the after effect. I don't even think it was the things that this person was doing during the foundation when you guys were together, is what they did after it was over that kind of throws you off. Like, it throws you off, because like, why do all of that? It was a lot of hateful energy, a lot of like pointing the fingers, not realizing that, hey, we're not perfect, type of thing. Maybe knowing that, but like I said, they had to point the fingers. They had to put it all on another person, because taking it in themselves was too much. Doesn't give them an excuse. But yeah. And I don't know, guys, because when people come back into your lives, it's so easy to be mad and remember how they treated you. Like, remember what you did to me? But when will it ever end if everyone just does the same thing? The tit for tat. You hurt me, I hurt you. It's your turn. I feel like this person did a lot of your turn. Trying to like leave it, like balance the scales of like whatever happened. Maybe you did something that they felt, okay, well, my payback. But what happened is, whatever happened made them even more unstable. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't do anything. It did not give them more money, more happiness, more joy. It just made them more unstable. Now, whether this person sees it now fully, no. But like I said, the process of it is happening now. Last week, no. This week, yes. Whose world is this? Seeing you get paid for something you really love to do is really fucking with them. Whatever you're doing, they're able to see you. I don't know if it's social media or something, but there's something that you have that they've seen you or is able to see you or know about something you're doing that seems to be bringing you joy. And your joy does not bring them peace. That sounds so fun. Your hard work, your journey, the good things going in your favor does not bring them peace. Your joy does not bring them peace. Doesn't mean they don't care. No, doesn't mean they don't like you, doesn't mean they don't love you. It's just the energy around it. It's something that they have to release and know themselves and realize, okay, why do I feel this way every time this person gets a good thing or this person gets a new job or they're happy, they're smiling? Why does this person feel so heavy and sad because of it? My theory is when people lose our energy, it can feel like a stab in the back, even if you communicated about it, even if you did everything you could to love, it can still feel like a backstab. And even if it wasn't intended that way, people are going to take it that way. And this person had a hard time coming back because they saw that you was okay or talking to you. I'm hearing like this person had a hard time talking to you because they knew that you was okay. Seeing you okay bothered them. And when they would try to go see you is to get information to talk about you. Like I said, chitter chatter box, talking about you gave them power and gave them a sense of, okay, well, what I did was good. What I did made sense. You know, how I treated the collective was okay. It was fine. But it didn't do anything. I think that's what is happening this week. They're realizing what they did and said and how they acted did not do anything. It did not stop you from being in your power. Did not stop you from being in your strength. Did not stop you from finding yourself. Did not stop you. And they helped you make a really rough decision. Maybe you was on the fence of whether you have this person in your life, maybe trying to get this person in your life, keeping this person in your life. But they made that choice for you easy because you was doing too much. And they wanted you to feel very like drained and weighed down by the situation. But now it's just uno reverse on them. And of course, we don't laugh at people's pain and what they're going through. But people just make their own bed. I think the problem is they try to even and balance the scales, but the scales was already balanced because we had to learn from our own karma, from our mistakes. And the spirit team already handed us a plate of karma. So they're just trying to hand us a plate of karma, but it's not our plate. They made a plate for themselves. You know what I mean? Doing all that stuff, putting all the fixings in the sides, making it really heavy to give to you, but they made it. And now the universe is, okay, you made it. Here you go. Enjoy it. The collective already had their karma. The universe is like, I already gave them that. I already gave them their plate. What are you doing? Like, why do you feel like you get to give them a plate? The pain and suffering and resentment and bitterness, and for them to feel like, why? That is not okay. And they've done it for a while. For what? Like, I mean, what? Okay, so something that's improving now, whatever it is. I don't know if it's improvements you're doing at your house or to your car, but something that's being fixed. Congrats. Well, you want something to be fixed. Like I said, the generational curse breaker, we're the ones that has the most money in our family. We're the ones that have if we are around people who don't live by themselves, who have roommates, we're the ones who live by ourselves. We're the ones who's able to bend reality and manifest things in our favor. We are the ones who are able to do that, and people see that, even though they're not going to say, hey, you're the one who can bend the time, you're the one who has energy. No, they won't say it, but they'll feel it. It's more felt than said. So we don't have to say anything. It's going to be felt. Okay. So you are that person who's, people go to for the money, the advice, the love. That's why I said when this person, the past bitter person over there, when the process comes around, when they're done with that mumbo jumbo they're dealing with right now of like, I can't believe I did this. This is a bad choice, blah, blah. I'm mad, I'm sad, whatever, I don't know what to do, da, da, da. They're going to only come in when they need something. It's going to be a need. It's not going to be straight up, I forgiven you, I love you, I want to. No, it's going to be, hey, it may start that way. Hey, can we talk? Hey, can we do therapy? Can we give it a try? Blah, blah, blah. But towards in there, it's going to be like, hey, can you help me? Hey, so you can help, whatever. But I want you guys to remember, helping doesn't mean putting yourself back in the jumble game of the repeated cycle of going round and round and round and round. You don't have to do that. You can give love. Like I said, but giving love doesn't mean giving your entire foundation to somebody who hurt you. No, it has to be a lot of growth here, and it may take years. And this person has to say, I'm hearing this person has to say out loud what they did to hurt you, or there's nothing ever coming. They have to speak it out loud to you, to your face, of exactly what they did to hurt you. Now, I'm not expecting someone to be like out of the blue, hey, let me state everything I've done. Yeah, I'm gonna name it. No. If there's a conversation, cool. Open the door. Okay, well, these things has hurt me, blah, blah. You can say them first. They have to repeat it back to you. Say it. Because a lot of things with this person, their throat chakra, like they're not able to say things, talk, use their words. So they have to use their words to speak on what they did. Because when people don't speak on what they did or what they've done to affect people, what they did, whatever, to themselves, to God, to Abu Boo, whoever they pray to, I don't know. If they don't say it, then they will never heal from it, and they will never know what they've done. So if you're gonna allow this person in your life, they're gonna have to say something to you. Say it clear, with conviction, with a plan to get it fixed, a plan to get it worked, questions that need to be answered. This person cannot just come in and say, hey, I think we should talk now. No, absolutely not. It's not gonna work, okay? Because unfortunately, I don't care how sweet it looks, how good it feels to your heart, when this person comes back and returns, which is going to happen. Yeah, it's what I'm feeling, what the energies are, and it's going to be when you're not thinking about it, when you're like chilling, when you're not dealing with nothing, when you're just like resting in your peace. You're not even going to be thinking about this person at all. No rumination thoughts, no thoughts in the morning, no thoughts at night, no crying spells, no nothing. It's going to be clear. You may be going on vacation. You may be on vacation, you may be on a boat, you may be like relaxing your feet up, and then all of a sudden, like I said, it's going to be a different form. It could be your phone, but I feel like you guys have this person blocked. It can't be your phone. It could be your email. You could have this person blocked there as well. It can't be your email. Social media, Facebook, something. I'm feeling Facebook. They're going to type your stuff in and find you. It sounds kind of spooky. But it's that energy. Oh my gosh, I'm already at 42 minutes. I don't know how to cut this. Okay, let me chat you. Okay, Mr. Robert, I am about to go. Do you need anything else? Do you need anything? Do you need anything? Like I said before, like my other videos, my email is still the same. Sun rising. No problem. Always. Okay, so message me, you guys. Make sure the email's right. Yeah, that's my email if you want to chat. Same link. And that's about it. And I love you guys, of course. Thank you for your support. And I will see you guys next time. But yeah, peace be with you as well. Stay safe. And don't let people walk all over you, bro. All right. Have a good one.